Margret Metcalfe says Guam's time is now and hopes to serve the island as its next representative to Congress. But who exactly is she?
I was born here as Pudding McDonald Glover, and I was raised here, went to school here, left Guam in '67 as Miss Guam.
Thereafter, Metcalfe shortly returned back to Guam with her husband Chris and raised her two sons, John and Christopher, on island. She describes herself as a businesswoman and a daughter of Guam, having spent her life in economics, finance, and personnel, holding businesses on Guam and in Silicon Valley. Metcalfe spent the past 7 years taking care of her mother, Elizabeth Pumpkin McDonald, in California, who passed away at the age of 94.
After caring for her for 7 years, I chose to come back and serve my people in her honor.
She moved back to Guam 4 months ago and says her purpose in running is to offer the people of Guam a choice.
Of all positions, primarily because I think that we have not had the assertiveness that we need to make things work here, and I think it's time for a change. Guam's time is now, and if we make the effort at this point, there's a chance to turn things around.
Metcalfe says her campaign will focus on bringing attention to the buildup, our youth, but more importantly, issues related to our Manumco and veterans.
Because if we don't take care of our elderly and we don't take care of our heroes, then we don't have a lot of chance for the rest of us. We provide a tremendous service for the rest of America, and unfortunately they don't recognize our importance and they don't respect us for what we contribute to their way of life.
She adds Guam's delegate currently sits on 2 out of 3 permitted committees in the House of Representatives. Her goal is to serve on all 3 to better represent the people of Guam. Congresswoman Malin Berdalio has served as Guam's delegate for over a decade and previously as the island's lieutenant governor for 2 terms. So what sets Metcalfe apart?
First of all, I am Chamorro. My roots go very deep here. I have a tremendous amount of family here. I think it's time for a fresh face. I think it's time to put a fresh face on the reparations. I think it's time to put a fresh face on the buildup. I think it's time for us to become more assertive, and I think that I'm up for the job.
Metcalfe filed her candidacy surrounded by over a dozen family and friends today, including Agania Heights Mayor Paul McDonald. The Democratic Party of Guam, meanwhile, has announced that Berdalio and Matt Artero will be running for Congress under their ticket. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.